For the first time in 11 years, it's that time of year again. It's winter field prep time and it's not absolutely pouring down. Actually got blue skies. I mean there's time for the weather to move in and oh dear, one of them's broken. And for it to usually it's wet, usually I'm soaked, usually I'm putting posts up and electric fence and it's absolutely pouring down, but the weather gods are smiling upon me. So I needed, oh dear, I think some nails are going to be required. I needed to start prepping the winter field because the horses will move in next week, in the next couple of weeks. For the first time ever, we are not in this field for winter. This field's having a winter rest, and because there are no longer any other liveries here, bar two of us, me and another, Vicky, there's loads of field options, and the yard owner wanted me to go into a different field, which is like the other side of the yard, of the land, which I'm excited about. I love those little changes that aren't like extreme changes that are like anxiety inducing changes, but like a little change, it feels like it's fresh and new. I'm actually quite excited for it. It will be further away to lug haynets and stuff, but it doesn't really matter. It's not uphill, which will be nice. I don't have to trudge through the mud uphill for haynets next year. I'll take you to have a look at it now, because that's where I need to take everything, and I need to have a look at the fence and stuff like that. So yeah, and this will be the first year ever where I have two horses, like all my horses, that are in half the day, out half the day. I've never had that before. Obviously Tissy the last few years has been stabled in some capacity so that she can eat her mash, but this will be the first time that I'm like a full-time stable user for both horses. So that'll be interesting to see how that goes and how I kind of work my routine around that. There's a lot to think about. But first, let's get these into the new field. How am I going to get it up there? Let's not think this through. Sorry, camera. Oh, actually, that went quite well. There's actually a bit of hard standing at the gate, so I think I'm going to put the hay feeders just on the edge of this hard standing. One, so I don't have to traipse all the way into the field, but two, so that they do in the winter. I mean, there's so much grass in this field at the moment because they're not going to need haylage for a long time, but in the winter, where does the hard standing end? Out here? Yeah, I'll put them about here where the kubota is. They'll have some hard standing to eat the hay. I've also got a bucket of stones. Been to B&Q this morning because we'll go have a look in a minute, but this used to be the fence line and now there's a beautiful new fence, which I'm a little bit worried Tissy's going to eat, but hopefully not. And where all the old wooden posts used to be, there'll be holes, like the perfect hoof size hole, so I'm going to put some stones down them and make sure that there's no holes for legs to get caught in, hopefully. But I do need to first of all do a little recce of the fence line and make sure it's all alright, because I haven't been in this field in a long time. So I don't know, shall I go get the other hay feeder and then do the fence recce? Yeah, let's do that, and then I can put the kubota back and then we'll have a little look around. first things first, always take my wire pincers just in case there are bits of barbed wire or anything that need clipping, but I think this will definitely need trimming down so we don't get rugs and stuff stuck on it, and the whole fence line. So there is electric tape along here. Yeah, I get my strimmer as well, I think. I need to go take like branches like this that could catch rugs and go in ponies' eyes and stuff, and like just things like this tidy up so they don't get caught on it. They can say hi to Lauren and Rob through the window. Yeah, definitely some strimming, some chainsawing. I do this when the horses are in the field as well, because horses, you never know when they pull down fences or do all sorts of silly things. Nice. Okay, we've got a few jobs to do. It's a lovely field. Nice and big and square. And I do like a field with a slope. I do like having a hill. Oh, this post here has had seen better days. We might have to replace that one. We'll see what we've got. We can probably prop it up. Like, I don't mind hedge that's quite like a solid hedge, but stuff like this that's like poking out that the horses can like get under and stuff, it always wrecks rugs, so I'm going to cut that back as well, I think. This section of fence has completely collapsed, and what I don't want is them to like lean their head over here and put their feet through the sheep netting there. So definitely that bit needs propping up. I really hate barbed wire and sheep netting for horses. It's the silliest design. For sheep it's great, and for cows, but this is like the perfect stuff to put a hoof through. So this is the new fence. There's Midnight. Can you see Midnight? Little Shetland over there. Look how beautiful post and rail it is. So yeah, that's really nice. This is just temporary where the old fence used to be, so hopefully that will come up this week. I need to have a look actually where, oh god, the old fence was for like fence holes. Look at it, beautiful. And this is pretty cool, because there's now a kissing gate for the walkers. I can imagine Tissy trying to go in there. And we've got a new trough with hard standing, which is awesome. So the farm next door have done all the work on this and worked really hard at getting it all nice and ready. So I do believe they've got a week off next week to finish it off, because there's like a few bits with the trough and the fence to go, and then they're there. So yeah, our neighbours will be Diego and Midnight this year. I'm just really hoping that Tissy doesn't eat this beautiful fence. If she does, I will do an electric fence like a couple of foot out to make sure she doesn't eat it. The old trough used to be in the corner here, so yeah, it would be lovely to have a trough with hard standing and a nice new one. Yeah, so there's a few little bits, there's a few posts to put in, a few bits of tree to cut back. There was no barbed wire actually that was sticking out or anything, so that's good. Yeah, just like a few bits to tidy up, a little bit of strimming to do, and the field will be nice and as safe as possible for the ponies to come in for winter. There's a man in orange, or he was in orange.
Was in orange, it's too hot.
I have, oh, it's very dusty. I have recruited Dan for the task of chainsawing. I could chainsaw, but Dan loves a excuse to play with the chainsaw. To tidy up the winter field. We're making a new hedge. So spiky. Come on, big hunk of tree. Okay. Round one.
Be alright once we start.
You can't even really see the sheep netting on the ground. Yes, Dan, nice tight roll. Let me go to... These are the holes I want to fill in. Prime pony leg holes. There's one there. That'll do, won't it?
Are you tall enough for that?
No.
It looks so cack-handed.
I mean, I don't know. If I did it like this, I wouldn't get on top of it though, would I?
Do it like a chin-up. It's still quite high for me.
Yeah, you're not much better. The concentration phase. Finished doing the loads of wood. We had 4 loads, or did we have 5 loads in the end? 4 loads. And now we're about to fill in. I've got a thing of stones. Put this in the motor. Tissy will definitely eat this wood, so let's put some tape on it. I'm hoping this will encourage her not to eat it. Oh no! I don't think anyone wants a close up of that.
Drama.
Look at that! Day 2 of the winter field prep, thanks Dan. Just a few little bits to go, and then the ponies will get to go in their field. Today is one of my favourite equestrian days of the year. Like, I know that most people think this is strange, but I do love going into the autumn winter, and today is the day they go from their summer field to their winter field, and it's kind of that transition when the summer fields are now, there's not much grass in them and they're getting a bit hungrier, but the winter fields are like beautiful and lush and surrounded by trees that the leaves are changing the colour and all like the wonderful autumnal things. So I've just got Estrid, well, I've just brought Estrid back from a clinic, so she's in the stable eating her post-ride feed. So I've just been down to the field to get a little whistle. We'll collect Estrid on the way to our new winter field, and hopefully they will have a wonderful time cantering around and stuffing their face. I mean, you've been apart all of 2 hours. Did you think you'd never see each other again? You two are funny. You're so chatty. She tries to undo the quick release. Oi, excuse me. Such a clever pony. Right. Let's not. Tissy, you're going the wrong way, sit up. You're like, where are we going? Huh? Where are we going? And it's in classic autumn field transfer. Started to rain. Look at this fence though, isn't it beautiful? They've done such a good job. Are you two happy? Let's just go check the trough is got water in. I think it has. I think they said it was on. Look at this. Very fancy. Yeah, there we go. Nice fresh trough, guys, hard standing, kissing gate for the walkers. Nice. Well, that's it. Officially another winter that we're heading into. Good ponies. Now I just hope Tissy doesn't eat this fence, eh? Tissy, please leave this fence alone. Just stick to the grass, hey?